Hey, 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 you are now listening or watching the Halos in the Infield podcast, sponsored in part by Noble L Works over on 1621 South Sinclair, where you can get discounts by just mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield, drink discounts on us, baby. And also by 714 Tickets, 714 Tickets, 714 Tickets. The price you see is the price you get, and you also get 10% additionally off in the Apply Now code once you order your tickets just by mentioning HITI, Halos in the Infield. Now enjoy the show.
Live every night on the Halos in the Infield Baseball Network.
Welcome to the Halos in the Infield post-game podcast with Todd Fox, sponsored by Noble Ale Works Brewery, as well as 714 Tickets. This is your nightly destination for all things Los Angeles Angels. Come join Todd as he recaps every thrilling and disappointing moment from tonight's game, win or lose. Get ready for insightful analysis, fan reactions, and Todd's engaging commentary. Plus, fans can call in live to the Halo hotline to have their voices and opinions heard as well.
It's the Halo hotline.
Stay tuned in for your chance to win free Halos merchandise with our weekly trivia.
It's all about the game.
It's time to dive into the heart of Angels baseball with Todd Fox on the Halos in the Infield postgame podcast.
There's a drive from Mike Trout. See you later. That is long gone.
It's the Todd Fox postgame podcast with your host, Todd Fox.
Hey, 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 welcome in everybody to Halos in the Infield post-game after a big win on the only network that gives you the Angels biased, non-biased, the realism. We keep it real all the time here on Halos in the Infield post-game show, and we give you the best that we possibly can. We're not like those honks out there, but we're honking it up tonight because why?
Wow, winning.
Yes, 6 in a row, baby. And yes, just to get it out of the way, I'm wearing Seahawks stuff. I went out to Hemet today. It was hot as funk, and this is like the coolest jersey I have. It's like, you know, like one of those old 90s jerseys, so sue me. But I'm still Angels heart, you know, all the way through. But I was wearing my Seahawks gear, so, you know, kiss my ass, Dan. But by the way, we won 6 in a row tonight. Unbelievable. The Angels come back and win. We were pumped up about last night's game. We were happy the fact that, oh, man, we were able to pull through and, you know, score a run late and win that game. And this one, it didn't look good. You know, it looked like, okay, the winning streak's going to stop. We're not going to get to that magical spot of 10 games under 500. We're not going to have the chance to win this series. You started thinking negative when Canning had that one bad pitch where, you know, he hit a batter and then the next guy took him deep, the number 9 hole guy, and you're down 5-2. And again, this is where we've been told all season by Ron Washington, and forget Perry, forget Artie, forget Carpino, whatever. We've been told by Ron that this team's got to learn how to win. We've been told how they have to rally around each other, pump each other up, and help each other, you know, grow as a team. And we've been wanting them to mature in front of our eyes, and at times they would, and then times they go away. They're not putting together a whole game, but when you look at this overall effort that they gave tonight, it was an all-around game. And when a good team or even a mediocre team or above 500 team will find ways to win games like this, will pick up the pitching when the pitching's not there, or the pitching will pick up the hitting when the hitting's not there and give them an opportunity to make a move and vice versa, correct? Well, that's what happened tonight. And again, I keep saying it because night after night after night, 3 games now in a row, we've beaten the Detroit Tigers. But I keep telling you guys, and you guys, if you don't know, but most of you do, that the Tigers are a decent team. This isn't a pushover like some people think Oakland is. So Detroit has some weapons, but however, the Angels are matching them blow for blow, and then they're able to establish, you know, their punch and get it done. So this was one of the nicer wins of the season. They did it against their closer, who takes the loss, Foley, and Ben Joyce pitched pretty good tonight. Got that inning. I mean, anytime you can enter the stupid rules of extra innings and not only retire the first guy on a strikeout, not only get the next guy to ground out and then get the following guy to ground out, a nice play by Neto, you're doing your job. But basically, anytime you can get out of that jam without releasing a run, because look what the Dodgers did tonight. They scored 7 runs in their 11th inning. But anytime you could stop the bleeding right away and not, allow a run, you're going to give yourself a pretty good goddamn chance to win in the bottom half of that inning. A strategy that was not taken to heart when, earlier in the season when this team came in 1-3 in extra innings. They had a losing record the year before that too, because they never utilized the home and away strategy with on the road. You're trying to get in as many runs as you possibly can in that top half. In the bottom half, if you're somehow able to stop the team from scoring, or if you give up only 1 run, you're looking to tie. You're looking to just get that runner over. But they played like it was tied, and they got that victory, the RBI by Pilar. And who would have known? Because first I'm going to give you the positives, the negatives, and we'll get into the awards, and we'll get into all your comments, and we'll have your phone calls later. But let's go over the numbers tonight. 6 runs, 9 hits for your Halos and 1 error. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Detroit Tigers. Detroit. You had Sean Elwell with 2 hits. Positive. You had Renifo with 2 hits. Positive. You had Taylor Ward with 2 RBIs, 1 hit, 1 walk, and a strikeout. I'll still count that as a positive. He's contributing. Negative. Miguel Sano, 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Positive, Guillerme came in there, made a defensive play, then also had the sacrifice to put the game-winning run in scoring position. Well, for closer. The Big Dong, 1 for 2 and a walk, got on 2 times. Positive. Kevin Pillar, where art thou? Why is this man continuing to be benched? I have no clue, but at least Ron Washington had the sense to use him in extra innings, because he went 1 for 2. I mean, not in extra innings, but they used him earlier in the game. 1 for 2, as well as a pinch hit DH, got the game-winning hit. Then Logan O'Hoppe. What more can you say about this dude? He is making a late run for that all-star bid, but unfortunately, there's a lot of guys ahead of him. He's brought that average up to 273. He did have 2 Ks. That's kind of concerning because he does that from time to time. But all I care about is them 2 hits, including that home run to give us the lead. Zach Neto, fine defensively, but negative 0 for 4. The big negative, I'll get to that guy. But Joe Adell had a run tonight. He had a walk. He's still floundering at 180. They had 11 strikeouts tonight. But the difference with this team is that they're able to win and overcome that. They went 3 for 16 with runners in scoring position. But again, you get more than 2 hits with or more than 1 hit with runners in scoring position, you're usually in a good spot. And they were at least able to get 3 of those hits in. The Detroit Tigers had 8 strikeouts. They left 7 men on base. They went 1 for 8. Pitching did not go how we thought it would in this game, although Griffin Canning gave a feisty, and I mean feisty, performance tonight versus Olsen, who went 2 runs, 5 hits in 6 innings pitched, 9 strikeouts. Good start for him. The bullpen for Detroit, though, let them down. They gave up 3 earned runs later in the game. Make it 4 if they don't count that other one, which they don't. But, well, they gave him a 1 run, but not an earned run for that one. But Griffin Canning, feisty performance, 5 runs, 6 hits on 6 innings pitched, 4 earned. Two walks, 4 strikeouts, allowing that 1 big home run, which should have been earlier in the year a death blow. But the bullpen, again, for all you naysayers, and you know who you are out there, you listen to AM 830, you're always blaming the pitching no matter what. Well, the German Kraus came out there with a perfect inning, 2 strikeouts. He continues to have a 0 ERA, 10 strikes out of 13 pitches. You had Carson Fulmer. He's starting to come back down to earth and pitch much better. 1 innings pitched, 1 walk, a strikeout, 12 pitches out of 18 strikes. Carlos Estevez gave us a little bit of a scare holding his leg, but he pitched an inning, gave up a hit, and that's it. 6 of the 11 pitches were strikes. He's lowered his ERA to 3 flat. Ben Joyce, what can you say about him? His ERA was blown up when he first came back. He was shelled a couple times. He's lowered his ERA under 4 at 3.97. He pitched an inning, got the win, strikeout, 10 out of 14 pitches strikes. Should have struck Canna out as well. So a nice overall performance. The run scores or the scoring plays were Keith Keith had grounded into an infielder's choice. At second, Perez would score. It was 1-0. Shonewell scored on a wild pitch by Olsen to tie it. The big Dong grounded out the first. Renifo scored. It was 2-1 Angels. Then you were thinking this was going to be a buttercup because McKinstry had a fielder's choice scoring a run. It was 2-2. Then Rogers hit a sacrifice fly to give him the lead in the fourth. Then in the sixth inning, Rogers came back around again and homered to center on a moonshot, 5-2. You thought the game was over, but Ward doubled to the left. Adele and Renifo scored to make it 5-4. Ohapi came through with 5-5. And then Pilar with a game-winning hit again. This guy's turning into something. If you're not aware of our boy Ohapi, the league is catching on. And not only is he calling a good game and helping out these bullpen arms, he's helping out the starters, but he's coming up with clutch hits. How long will he remain at that 7-hole? Who knows? But I think, at some point, or 6-hole, he's going to turn it around and become a power hitter. He's going to get more confidence. We've tried him there a couple times at 3 or 4. It's just not working. So if he's comfortable in that 6-hole, because a lot of people have been asking, why is he not in a number 3, number 4 type place in the batting order? It seems like he's just comfortable right there. Now let's get into the awards tonight. And again, I'm wearing the Seahawks gear because just the hell I want to. And I went down to go see family down there, my daughter in Hemet. It was freaking hot, and this is like the coolest jersey. So Golden Stamos tonight for the best player on the field. The John Stamos Award for Best Player on the Field tonight, I think you have to give it to Logan Ohapi. Again, after last night's game-winning home run, basically, and then you got this one here tonight to tie the game. And he was celebrating last night. I think you give it to him back-to-back nights. Logan Ohapi again, calling a good game, playing his ass off. I thought he was very gritty tonight, so he will get the Golden Stamos tonight. Now let's see who gets the Nacho Night for worst performance on the field tonight.
I love the nachos, gas station nachos. I love those nachos, yeah. Gas station nachos. Ow.
Ow. Now, I want to ask you, Angel fans in the chat. The chat's blowing up right now. I'm going to get to that in a minute. How long is too long? And I'm not talking about Willie Calhoun's dong. I'm talking about Mickey Moniak. How long is too long that we're playing this guy? He came around for a little bit, but he is not showing me anything to where I'm sitting there like, man, I think we should, I can justify his at-bats. Look, his defense is solid. That's great. But can Pilar or even the dong do the same thing in center field? Absolutely. Why are we not giving them more at-bats? I have no idea. I had someone tell me, well, Pilar has been on a 3 for 29. So, are you not watching what Moniak's doing? Are you not entertained? Because Moniak was like, strike 3, you're out. Okay, that's 1. Strike 3, you're out. 2. Strike 3, you're out. Hat trick. Strike 3, you're out. He's got the golden freaking sombrero. That's very hard to do, and we've had less and less of those this year, thankfully, for the Angels as their strikeout numbers are down. But Moniak is swinging for the fences every time. He is all sorts of lost. The time to pull the plug is now. He's done. He's cooked. I've said it for a week now. It's over. If anything, give him the Pilar role. Put him on the bench. Use him as a late night scratch or a defensive replacement. I'm done with him starting. Stop it. You're beating a dead horse. It's like that Simpsons meme. The kid's on the ground. Stop it. He's dead already. It's over. Let's move on. You got someone that's obviously better. Yes, older, but he can do the job, and I'm telling you, this is worrying me big time. The Angels are able to win these games with guaranteed outs in the lineup. Sano's coming back from injury, rusty as hell right now. It's going to take him a little while to get going, but I have faith Sano will get going. Adele, I keep wanting him to turn the corner, but he's floundering. Neto sometimes is on, sometimes he's off. Everyone else in the lineup, I can deal with what they do on a nightly basis. But you're talking about 3 guys who are contributing that are not always there for you. Add to the point that Moniak not only is not there for you, he's never there for you. And you can say, well, Todd, he hit a grand slam the other day. Lottie freaking da! What's he done lately? He has struck out 7 consecutive times. 7. 9 out of 12 times he has struck out. That's still out of those 12 at-bats. It's not like, 9 out of the 12 at-bats, he had strikeouts, but he had 3 hits. No, he's 0 for 12 with 9 strikeouts. Stop! It's over. My biggest fear is you have those inconsistent outs, especially at the bottom of the lineup, not able to flip the lineup. And then guess who comes waltzing in with an I don't care attitude and an I don't care baseball, bat in his hand? Number 6 is on the cusp from coming back. Does that make me feel any better? No, I'd rather see Moniak out there than number 6 because at least I know Moniak's out there with a lost swing, but at least he's trying. At least he loves the game. Number 6 could care less. I could be on fire on the field and he wouldn't piss to put me out. So if he doesn't care about that, he ain't going to care about baseball either. I don't want him out there. That's my frustration for the night. I'm all sorts of positive. I'm all sorts of Magic Johnson tonight because I'm happy they won. They've won 6 in a row. So real quick before we play Stukas, because this is probably a record for us playing Stukas in a row, let's play who got the Golden Dong, stiffest competition, or who was the best pitcher, yada, yada, yada. Let's see who it is.
It's a big Calhoun, the Golden Dome, or the player who stood out all day long. Stiffest competition on the field, halos in the infield, who's finna be revealed?
The Golden Dong goes to the stiffest competition, and I'm going to give it to my boy Louis Renifo. Louis Renifo has raised his average to a club best 317. He's got 2 hits tonight. Again, he remains a pest on the bags for the opponent, and I freaking love it. And before we play some Stukas in front of 39,000, because my God, do we need our slippers and we need our beanies. I can't believe, as stupid as Christmas in June is, it has a following. I was wrong. I've been trashing this thing, but I'm still going to trash it. I still think it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard or seen as a promotion. And there's minor league promotions that are really stupid. But this one I still believe is god-awful. But for some reason, the honks are like, yes, baby, oh, hell yeah, it's Christmas in June. Get out the tree. I can't explain it, but it works. And apparently it's a Christmas miracle. This team has won 6 in a row. This team is now 36 and 46. Somehow, some way, we've made it from 17 games behind to now 9.5 out. We are a half game behind Texas for 3rd place, 5 games back of Houston, and like I said, 9.5 back of Seattle. We're still not within striking distance of Seattle, but we are damn close to being within striking. Well, actually, no, I take that back. We are within, because it's 5 and below, just like the store, for me to be within striking distance of someone. And we're actually right on the heels of Texas and within striking distance of Houston. Crazy. Crazy times at the Big A. So the Angels win. As I start the comments tonight, the leadoff comment is always the one that gets it going. And right away, Mateo is trolling because he doesn't say, oh, the Angels won 6 in a row. He doesn't say, oh, check it out, watch this, the Angels, this player, whatever. He doesn't have anything insightful. Nope, blame this one on Mateo. The first goddamn comment.
It's o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more. Splits o'clock, let's pour some more.
Yep, that's all Mateo's fault. Nah checks in with come from behind victory in extra innings, 6 in a row. That's it. I'm partying like Charlie Sheen. Winning. Absolutely, dude. I mean, come on. How can you not party?
Wow, winning.
There you go. He's even surprised. Wow, winning. Sebastian says 6 in a row. And oh, yeah. Tyler says, what a freaking good game. AP from X checks in and now a word from Jack in the Box. So he's like, hey, screw that tonight. I got to find out how much is the Jack in the Box combo tonight.
One bite of my new Smash Jack is turning Jack in the Box haters into believers. Don't be a hater. Try my new Smash Jack. Man, I'm good.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Also, RT says Louis G needs the award. Let's go. Nathan 27. Dre Money says winning streak. Also 6 in a row, baby. Q Lombardi, because again, Lombardi's freaking out. He's like, oh my God, I've never seen this before.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nathan Hess says, what a comeback. And then R714 says, I'm whipping out my honk and stroking it. I don't care. Oh, man.
How dare you?
Hey, look, some people are very happy. Why not? Also, Nathan says, Todd, it's been a minute. How are you? And let's go. 6 in a row. Yes, it has been, Nathan. Also, 3-2. Barry Enright walks up for the mound visit, and we'll take you over to Jack the Box for a munchie meal. Exactly, because anytime a coach comes out, we can't talk strategy. We can't speculate what they're talking about. No, absolutely not. We have to go right to this.
Everyone gets to customize their munchie meal, but I'm giving you your very own.
I've been known to get the munchies from time to time.
And your own intern, Mitch.
What up, Miach?
Oh, Miach is what my grandma calls me.
And now back to the game. We've done it again. Play Hell Yeah by Rev Theory. Tyler says we're all choking on Ohapi. Oh, man. He likes himself some Ohapi, and I think he's with all of us tonight because Ohapi.
I want balls and oh, have mercy. John Stamos choked on me.
Or did. Also, Dre Money says, gonna have to go to that and get that bat beer. Yeah, you're gonna have to, Dre. It's pretty cool. Our boy Brewski Bronze has been trying it on Instagram, tagging the hell out of us. Pilar is the GOAT tonight, J-Dog. Also, Rally Chris says, hell effing yes, 6 in a row, baby. 11-4 at home in June and 15-10 in June. I wonder who said we will have a winning record in June. I think he's honking his own honk right there. Also, Jack Lee says, oh, Hoppy, you mean, oh, damn, he's clutch. And Pilar getting it done. Who are these guys? And can we have them all year next year? Light that baby up. Amen, brother. Testify. Testify. Grillmaster says, Tigers reliever Jason is fully capable of getting outs, but he didn't get enough tonight. Also, this game was frustrating for 7 innings, but the best part is we won. Todd S. checking in with, I'm going to honk my sprinkler. Boy, is that a made-up word, but I gotta love it, splinker, because they've been bringing that up all the time. It's like, hey, did you check out his sprinkler? Every time they bring it up and get excited, they're all, hey. And then I'm just like,
oh, shit. Here we go again.
Tyler says Pilar needs to be an angel, damn it. I would love it. Also, Q Bally's because the season starts today or tonight or tomorrow or whatever you want to say, but only one guy's in charge of that.
We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight.
He's so frustrated on that one. It's way too hot to get any hotter than we are. Going into July, Jason also says, take that seat crap off, go Niners. Oh, Hoppy is the man, James Gonzalez says. Also, can we get 14 wins in a row? Landon says, I hope so. Also, what a great night. Well done. 6 freaking wins in a row. Go Angels. Oh, Hoppy, Q Bally's, Q Bally's. Seattle lost and the Royals lost, so we're now 9.5 games back, 8.5 back in the wild card race. We are so back. Tyler also says Moniak and Adele are dead weight, and they sure were tonight. Ben says Ohapi is a guy, he wants that moment. He wants to be the leader. And I'm telling you right now, if Neto doesn't want that El Capitan, it's going to go to freaking Ohapi, and maybe the assistant captain will be Neto. And I was reversed because I've been calling for Neto to be the leader and Ohapi to be the assistant captain, but captain, my captain, maybe he's the Posada of the Angels. Maybe. Sega also says, and now a word from Jack in the Box. They're all like, hold on, Todd's been talking way too long. The comments aren't coming in fast enough. So
one bite of my new Smash Jack is turning Jack in the Box haters into believers. Don't be a hater.
No Halo Blue Skies. I'm tired of that. Also, Mateo says half game back at Texas is crazy. Ben says Canning is tipping his pitches. He might be. That's 16 home runs given up by him already. He's on pace for 30. Also, we're a half game behind Texas now. Both Angels and Rangers have the same amount of losses, but Texas has one more than we do, or one more win. Moniak and Adele need to go. Sebastian says Detroit really thought those 5 infielders would help them. Laugh my ass off. Let's go, Angels. Yeah, I don't understand that one. That was so stupid, conceding the lead runner as well. Isaac says, I went to the game and we won. What the hell is going on out here? So he's like, in my best Lombardi voice, I'll just tell you, even I've had emotional damage at these games this year, and I can't even understand winning at home.
Emotional damage.
They're only by winning.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
But now they're winning consistently. So exactly. So frustrated. Get rid of Moniak, U2 says. I addressed that too. Tonight's game was a dogfight. Also, Landon says, I may be honking early. I am thinking this team can make the playoffs. Well, let's, like I said last night, take one game at a time. Our glorious Kings, Ohapi and Neto. There you go. Also, James Malou says, balls, and Kevin
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John
Stamos. Pilar. We buttercup them again, Tyler says. Hell yeah. Rally Chris says, Artie is probably like, how you guys like my entertainment? We won 6 games in a row. Exactly. Also, it's been a while since we finally have a great catcher. Absolutely. Amen to that, you two. Also, great win once again. Moniak and Adele are really embarrassing, though. Big 20 checks in with, let's go. We won game 6 in a row. Win streaking. Oh, yeah. Ben also says Joyce has been cooking or been looking great, improving fast. He sure has. That slider, the fastball with movement are devastating. And that splinker. Also, Isaac says, we streaking yet? Because I really got to know. I pulled out my honk. I got to find out, are we really streaking?
Sorry, we're going streaking through the quad and into the gymnasium. Come on, everybody.
I think we can answer it with that soundbite or Big 20 saying, oh, yeah. Jason also says, I still need to see against a playoff caliber team. Yes, great win streak. We do look better. Still hoping haven't leaped into believing yet. Also, Philip says, Keston Huria needs to be called up. Moniak and Badell are garbage. And you know what? It would not be a bad, move, Philip, for them to make that move for Hyara, or however the hell you say his name. He could do some good damage up here for us. I mean, obviously, whatever he's doing or would be doing is better than what Adele and Moniak have given us. No Ohtani, no Rendon or Trout. I'm good with that. Oh, that's a different stance right there, Marty. Also, Rendon coming back this weekend or next week. Landon says, can't wait for Trout's return in July. J-Dog says, we need Kest Daddy call up. Also, Big 20 says, coming back, though, give Miguel time. Also, James says, oh, Mickey, you're so bad. You're so bad. You make me mad. Oh, Mickey. Jason says, I bet you the Golden Dong Trout doesn't come back this season. I don't see it yet, but stranger things have happened. Also, give Moniak a big bowl of nasty nachos. I did. 4 strikeouts. He sucks. Also, Lakers fan says, keep Jeremy and Pilar in tomorrow for Sano and Moniak. I'm good with that. Also, Marty says, thank goodness for Pilar clutch. Trout would have struck out or he ain't clutch no more. Alfonso said 6 in a row. In the words of Kid Rock, keep it rolling, rolling, rolling. Todd and Marcia, way to go. Hey, It's not because of what we've done, because I haven't done nothing with that tall piece of meat. Can't wait for Rendon to come back just to play 3 more games, J-Dog. Tyler says just pitch down and in to Moniak, and he's cooked every time. He has not adjusted. This game is about adjustments, and he's like, what's that? So thirsty. Sorry. Let's see. Our bullpen has been on fire. Love Hans Kraus. Hans Kraus, let me see your papers. Have a holly jolly Christmas. Oh, my God. Man. Landon also says Mickey Mouse may be gone, but by trade deadline, we'll see. Andrew says, Todd, I've been told there's a lot of baseball left and the season starts tonight. Well, if you've been told that, we might as well hear it again because, again, this guy has been...
Call me a bootlicking houseman all you want. I don't give a damn.
Anymore. I just can't. And they can fire me if they want. But I can't sit around and listen to negative phone call after negative phone call. If you're a so-called Angel fan, if you're a Halo honk for life like me, then shut up with Scioscia's got to go. It's this guy's fault. It's that guy's fault. Forget it. Let it go. We got a lot of baseball left to be played, and the season starts tonight. If you don't want to say anything positive here this afternoon, stay off of my phone lines. The Angels.
Yeah, exactly. That happened. Wow, 6 straight. The kids, Neto and Ohapi, crazy saving runs. 714 tickets, 714 tickets, beards, and Bally's. Alfonso said, Todd, that blue Sea Hag uni has to go. At least it's not a lamb uni. Go Niners. No. And again, Alfonso, go Hawks. Also, we are finally turning the season around. And now a word from Dragon Ball Z, more like in a word from Halimana or whatever, Hadouken. Also, John says, who do you think the Angels will trade at the deadline? Also trade for who? Bro, John, this is changing on the daily because the Angels brass, let's just say we get within 6 or even 5, God forbid, of Texas. That means we'll probably be about the same or less to the wild card. If this streak continues to go on, we're going from almost assured just a couple weeks ago that we were going to be sellers to now there's a good chance we'd be buyers. But how? You're mortgaging what's left. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's possible. Saddest part, Sega says. Also, Sebastian says, hey, did you see that exit velocity on the Hoppy's home run? Cue Bally's. But first, let's hear from Jack in the Box. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes on these things. They're all like...
Everyone gets to customize their munchie meal, but I'm giving you your very own.
I've been known to get the munchies from time to time.
Wait a minute. God, that gets in your head, and it's like, I'm telling you, they love it. Marty says, at least the Angels are right on. Right, it's like Christmas. This month was 6 in a row. Everyone wear your Christmas slippers. Enjoy them, and thanks to our Fuhrer, Artie. Also, saddest part of the winning streak is that Big 20 is still not getting laid. 18-year-old virgin. Ben says, this team is playing like 16 games under is credit, or playing like this with 16 games under is credit to Washington. I agree, Ben. Also, back-to-back home runs right for Ohapi. Let's see those nipples. No, it's not. Also, Alfonso says, go refs, or what was that? Go Cheats. Dan Rio says also, what's with the sea chicken stuff? I already explained it earlier. Let's see. Landon says, did you see Ohapi's home run? Cue Bally's. Yeah, we did that already. These are the results when we get when we get to play dogs out there, guys that, want to play and make the big plays that are clutch. Ohapi schooling Mike Trout on clutch. J-Dog says, Ohapi, why is it not popping up fast here? Ohapi coming up clutch, becoming more frequent than the suicide prevention commercials that Bally's always plays. Don't forget to swing away, J-Dog. Rally says, I'm going to say tomorrow is going to be an empty stadium since the Ducks flock party at Honda Center starts at 1:30, so everyone will be over there to see the draftees and new logo in person. I doubt that. I still think it's going to be a decent crowd tomorrow. Jason says, sea shits are as bad as the Angels. Watch your mouth. What's with all the hate? This bro can't wear a jersey. Is Renifo part of the future core? He's still under contract for next year. The problem is he too valuable to be on this team? This team could screw it and have a bad streak right before the deadline, and he's traded. So we'll see. Let's see. The Seahawks, Todd, Seahawks in your room. Oh, Jesus. AAA was able to read Detmers again. Fernando says, our other podcast dude hasn't even started his live yet. Well, I mean, 5 people is a lot of people to take care of on one night. So, Seahags get the nachos tonight. Will you stop it, both of you guys? God damn it. Bummer, Bam Rodriguez just beat Gallo Estrada. I missed that fight completely. Jason Hess says, nobody mentions Ohapi. Ridiculous throw side arm from his knees. And that's the thing, too, Jason. Like, again, the media, we saw those plays. I didn't highlight it, so shame on me, Jason. So you're right. But, you know, he threw out a big runner in the 8th inning. But my thing is this, though. With all the catchers in the American League, where you had a league which it didn't have many catchers to speak of, and now you've got several of them in the National League, now several good ones in the American League, it's going to be hard for Ohapi to make the All-Star game. But if he is tearing it up, he's trying to write himself in last minute. Landon says Mickey Mouse for nachos. Also, Grillmaster, we have to give credit to Ohapi for that throw in the 9th inning. Yeah, it was the 9th inning, my bad. Remember that same similar play in Tampa Bay earlier this year where the runner was out at second base in a similar way, and they called him safe. Blood Moon says this was the best game of the year. A DFA Moniac's ass, Marty says. Also trade Mickey Mouse. See, MLA says, no mames way. We won again. Yeah, no mames. Also, Moniac can't hit a beach ball right now. He can't. We need Keston Wong's bat up here ASAP. Also, if that was Moniac up here, he would have struck out. Alfonso says Ohapi will be the best catcher in the league a year or 2 from now, and Neto an awesome one too. That would be amazing, and I hope so. Sean says Pilar is not an everyday player. I don't agree with that. Give me a reason why he's not an everyday player. Just give me one good reason why you sit a guy who was hitting over 300, who makes contact, who even on a bad night does not look bad, like a la Moniac. I just want to know that. I want to hear the other side because I'm pro Pilar, but I want to know why would you sit Pilar in an offense? Like, because again, if we have a nice lineup and everyone's healthy, everyone's doing their job, Trout's in there, number 6 is in there, Drury's in there, and they're all playing healthy, they're all playing good, you can easily argue and say, well, Pilar's a good bench guy, he's just not an everyday guy. And I'd be good with that. But with all those guys gone, and you got Moniac struggles and you got Adele struggles, how do you keep them off the field? That's what I want to know. Moniac would be DFA'd if it wasn't for all the injuries on his team. I agree, 20. Also, Moniac is the one. BSK says Moniac isn't even getting any walks, which is a troubling part. That is a troubling part. Also, Moniac needs to watch the iPad. That's a kind of sarcastic comment. Also, 3-2, and here comes Barry Ann right to the mound. Oh, you already said that one, the Munchie Mill earlier. Number 6, stay away for the good vibes. Marty says Pilar is your workhorse. Play him daily. Let's see. Sega says we need Keston Wong's bat up here. Sano, Mickey, Sai, Onara. Jason also says Trout ain't coming back because he doesn't care about what they say about July. Let's see. Also, Grillmaster says Todd not taking shots at his favorite ward. Hell is frozen over. Also, now let's take you over to Jack in the Box. Well, he keeps going for Jack in the Box. Seahawk to F you, Dan. Also, can you give some love to my baby boy Ward, or not your baby boy, your boy Ward? Look, Ward looks a little bit better, but I'm still frustrated with him. Todd loves his nachos. Ow. Yeah, I got the nachos. Trout will be back at the game 161 to finish the season strong. Also, you got Sega saying Rendon's going to come back and shit on you guys. He was good leadoff hitter before he got hurt. Yeah, but he got hurt, and we've seen that song and dance. So do you prefer Adele over Moniak? Yes, I do. Halos Forever. Yes, I do. Let's see. Also, I prefer Adele over the DRS. Also, Ward is starting to get better a little bit. Also, JT checking in with the Angels could make the playoffs if they just played the A's and Tigers the rest of the season. They would have home field advantage if they just played them the rest of the season. Also, Ward getting the big dong for carrying us last week, Alfonso says. He still has a lot to prove. Line to left, let's take a drive with Honda's song says. Doesn't realize that was a walk-off. Hey, look at the Angels walked it off. I didn't even see it. Hashtag Wayne. Can we have a Hawk Tua award, maybe presented by Marsha? That's a lot of spitting right there. That's disgusting. Balls, and World Series bound. Boy, some of you guys are really honking tonight. You know, it's one of those nights, man. I mean, we're all feeling good. Big
Time
victory.
for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John Stamos.
World Series. Also, let's see. Give it Estrada. Wait, Gifo. Louis Renifo. Why am I not reading that? Jordan Speed 19, Rada 20. Oh, you're talking about the players. Yeah, Gifo is 21. You got 20 Nelson Rada, and then you got Jordan at 19. With the speed, we'll see. Those are also good players. Watch Angel's grandma in the chat will mention about the hot dogs in the woman's face. J-Dog says, my toaster hits better than Adele and Moniak. Also, Landon says, hire Todd. He can do what Moniak is doing in the batter's box. I'm probably sure it could. Paper bag season propaganda. The Angels have been playing 500 ball ever since. Maybe it was all a ploy. I don't know. Angel's grandma was young once. Yes, she was. Also, it may be out of here. Out of here! Also, Halo Joe is hiding in the basement tonight. Oh, getting called out everybody tonight. Under Numbnuts Nevin, we would have lost tonight. Boo-boo, I love you out there. Super sticker again. I really appreciate that tonight. Also, I spritzed in my car and room, Grillmaster says. Sega says, Todd, what happened to your paper bag? I still have it. My man. Also, J-Ram says, I'll be there at the game tomorrow. In other words, the Angels will lose tomorrow. So he's already like, I'm the bad news. Boo-boo says, did you get my IM? Yes, I did. I got the address, so it will be on its way mañana. Or Monday. Also, out of all times, we have an off day before we play Oakland. Hopefully, we don't lose momentum. Also, Alfonso says, winning 6 in a row in a month ago seemed to have the odds as good as Big 20 getting to swing away. Man, you guys are so bad. In sports, it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. Streaking through the quad, absolutely. Andrew says, light that baby up. I'm excited for tomorrow's game. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, Hoppy. Joshua says, believe in Ron Washington. And I think we're starting to do that. The Tigers are playing checkers while the Angels are playing chess. Saucy checks in with Washington. Almost blew it by keeping Canning out there longer than he should have. Yeah, he was hitting definitely the wall. And he likes to let these guys finish innings, and that could have cost him for sure. Who do we give credit to the winning streak, for the winning streak, the team or Washington? I think you have to give it to Washington getting the team prepared. Trout should be back at the end of July, so maybe he will be returning for the birthday, July 26th. I'm saying this, that he will return on my birthday. He's calling it. Rally Chris wants all the attention. 6 wins in a row. I'm pre-honking on the trip. Demetrio says, but not there yet. I've got to slow down. How far back are the Angels? 9 games back of the first place Seattle. And 8.5 back of the wild card. So still got a ways to go. Saucy says, great team win. I spritzed myself in the outfield. It's spritz o'clock all the way. There seems to be a lot of spritzing going around, so we'll just play this again.
Spritz o'clock, Angels play. Win or lose, we toast the day. Sip and cheer no matter the score. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more. Spritz o'clock, let's pour some more.
It really is Christmas in June, Uncle Artie. We play Oakland and struggling Cubs, struggling Rangers. Thank you, Uncle Artie. Jack Lee says, and how about the relief pitchers really carrying on like they are looking for new jobs? And they are, but they're playing their asses off and helping us out at the same time. My mom whooped my ass with a new Angel Slippers giveaway. You probably deserved it. No, I was kidding. Ohapi versus Marsh is a W for us. Also, Sega says, Todd, my mom whipped my ass with a new slipper. Oh, you said that one. Spritz o'clock. AC says, we all owe Artie an apology. He's our leader. Hashtag Führer. No. It's all been planned, obviously. Artie's a genius. Yeah, right. Also, only way Trout comes back before if we're in the playoff contention. Also, Mateo says, how much do you want to bet that we are in contention by the end of July? We will see what Artie does in his suite, or we will see him in his suite. It's a tall task, but if somehow they get there, it will be amazing. Moniak shouldn't touch a bat until after the All-Star break. I agree. Anthony says, have you ever tried Hoffy hot dogs? I spent 30 for 3. They were great. They're only good because they're winning, Anthony. Those things are disgusting, by the way. Laugh out loud. We heard so many times Trout say, I'm sorry, I'll be better, like 9 times at the beginning of the year. LOL. Exactly. Have you tried the El Pastor hot dog? I did. I have not tried it, and he said he got diarrhea. Silent E also says, only 10 games under 500. We're so back. Tyler says also, if Willie is Santa Claus, how many show up just to sit on his lap? Well, you have to be 18 or older, and he probably would get a lot of men too. Roger Lodge is bitch made. He sure is. Saucy says these sub 200 hitters are causing our team all kinds of grief. They sure are, and that's why we need to get guys in there like Pilar and the others that you have recommended. Also, believe in Washington, Joshua says. Also, Mateo says, hey, Todd, nice jersey. Go Niners. Thank you, sir. That's one compliment. This is a Chris Warren, and it's autographed, by the way. Where is it? Oh, yeah, it's right here. I know. It's right here. Chris Warren, yeah, one of the best Seahawks in the 90s. Love that dude. Also, Saucy says, is it just me or is Jeremy legit? He's our second baseman, Renifo at third. I love Renifo at third. Flashes, as someone who grew up in SoCal, who lives in Maryland, I miss Jack in the Box. I'm sorry, Flash. It is not in the East Coast. When I was living in Memphis, too, for 3 years, we didn't have Jack in the Crack, and I was fairly disappointed. But I did like Sonic because at the time, Sonic was not on the West Coast. Did you know I coached Kevin Pillar in high school? Look at the exit velocity on that thing, J-Dog says. I used to coach at Chaminade. This is Mark Gubazal, by the way, playing some Led Zeppelin for you and giving you the keys to the game. I also pitched for the Royals and won a World Series. And I also am in the Hall of Fame. So if you want to know, not the Hall of Fame, but I'm in the Royals Hall of Fame. But yeah, I coached all these great players. And back to you guys. Dan says, I'll never figure out why anyone in SoCal likes this shit-ass whiners. Why do the Dodgers and Angel fans like anything in no-Cal? I don't know why Dodger fans like the Giants, and I don't know why Giants fans like the Dodgers, or Giants fans like the Rams. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. I don't know why Rams fans or Niners fans like and live down here, hate the Niners or the Giants up in San Francisco, but love the Dodgers here. I have never understood that. So it's like for half the season, it's F no-Cal, but you're rooting for the Dodgers. And then you don't like the Rams, even though they're in your city, and you're like F LA when you live in LA, and the very place you said F earlier during baseball season, you're loving during football season. It makes zero sense. I'm sorry for slaughtering that first part of it, but that's basically how it goes. Let's see. Hey, I got new. Yeah, we know you want to call Big 20, but you got to wait. David says, Todd, what do you think of the Angels calling up Jordan Adams and replacing Mickey Moniak? He can't do any worse. At this point, why not? But if you send Mickey down, you cut him for good. Also, Buccaneers can actually make people believe, unlike the Sea Shitters. Okay. Whatever, Landon. Let's see. Also, Joshua says, do you think Anderson will be traded? Yes, I do. I do. I think, well, I take that back. If the Angels keep winning and they keep getting close, Anderson's an important part of this piece of the team that's winning. So you have to keep him. Let's see. Also, Mateo says, all jokes aside, though, Todd, that is a nice. I appreciate that. Credit Neto for making the play in the top of the 10th. That was clutch. Robert says, I felt like Christmas in June tonight watching the team come back. Oh, my God. See, he's won over another fan. Artie's got the magic going this year. Well, at least if you run out of toilet paper, you can use that jersey. Dan. Buccaneers made the playoffs, Big 20, unlike the Sea Shitters. But again, it's what you do when you get there, Landon. Also, Nathan says, love O'Hoppe, and he needs a C on that jersey. I really think if we play like this, I think we can get in front of Texas and Houston. I'm buying an Angels jersey. They could get there. I mean, they're not that far off. Also, Mickey needs to go. He's fucking ass. He sure is. Also, Nathan says, King Pilar doing the greatest ever. Also, hey, Todd, been a year. How? Been a year now. Yeah, it has. I hadn't seen you on here in a while. It's going good. Robert says, Pilar is not an everyday player because he sucked since his hot streak and only looks decent compared to Moniak and Adele. Now, see, I get what you're saying, Robert. I'm not disagreeing because, again, everyone's comments on here I don't shit on or whatever, and I'm not going to say, get off my phone lines, get off my chat. But I will say this in Pilar's defense. I see what you're saying, but you are proving my point at the same time, and you're making yours at the same time. So we're both not wrong, I feel, because Pilar may be not an everyday player on a good roster again, but when you have Moniak and Adele compared to, just like you said, you got to play Pilar every day. You got to make him an everyday player because, again, he's the best. You play your best ballers, dude. And Adele and Moniak are not that. Balls, and Sugar Mama. Uh-oh, someone's been getting down. Sugar Mama right there.
Time for you to check out what I want. I want balls and John Stamos.
Sugar Mamas. Also, U2 says, for the first time in Los Angeles sports history, two father-son are on the same team, LeBron and Bronny, Calhoun and his dong. That's a good one, you two. That is a good one. Also, I still think they made the trade for Pilar to get something, and Trout going to be back. We love him though. Sadly, Trout is a rally killer. He might be stuck in the. He might be struck out in the same kind of situation. Also, David says, did you see Calhoun lugging his dong on the double? He barely got there. It's like an anchor, David. It's like a freaking anchor. Believe in Washington. I agree. Also, Marty says, Marsha says she's happy to have Grildo and Big 20 to Texas at the All-Star game and share a single room with. That is disgusting. Lakers fan says, is that Mezzo event still going down with Soriano? We have to wait for him to come off the IL, and as soon as he does, we will have a date for that. So that kind of set us back right there. Also, forget Light That Baby Up. Halos win 6 in a row, Nathan says. Also, Dan says Angels have the same chance of winning the World Series as see, there we go again. I'm going to ban you, Dan. Also, and he gets all excited over a fake Super Bowl nobody cared about. You had more Bengal fans at your own stadium. How can you be happy about that? And you cheated to win that Super Bowl. I was about to check out and get ready for Chargers football, but now I'm honking my honk. We are making the playoffs. Book it. Oh, my gosh. Too much honking. We can't send him to AAA. Also, a 6-game winning streak shows that Artie has unfinished business. Todd, can we get a Roger Lodge tonight? James! Oh, my throat's killing me tonight. Any other night, yes, but my throat's killing me. Artie is expected to be at the game tomorrow to accept his rightful praises by Angels fans. Respect the Fuhrer, and he has provided Christmas goodies in June. Nas says, is tomorrow Anderson's last outing as an Angel? No, I think he'll have 1 or 2 more left if he is traded. How about Dairy Queen? I do like me some Dairy Queen. Still think we should sell. What's the point? Not worth a wild card spot where we are going to get blasted by another shitty team. I believe that to be true. I think we need to focus on restocking, not emptying the cupboard yet again. Alfonso says Moniak is borderline squid level. You suck again and again. See, also, I grew up in Santa Ana, always been a Niners fan and a Halo fan. Okay. Alfonso says, my teams wear red and purple, Angels, Niners, Lakers. Just can't do the Smurf blue, no Dodger, Lambs, or Sea Hags. Okay. I mean, you guys just get jealous because we kick your ass, and we've kicked your ass for so long in that division, haven't we? Also, win, lose, or draw, you have to sell at the deadline. I agree with that, Jack Lee. As much as it's going to be hard for us to comprehend or want to do, because maybe we're within striking distance, 5 and below. But for the betterment of the long term of this season, how many times have we put the long-term success of this team on the back burner? This is finally a year we could do something right, and we have to do it. Jason says, but living in Dallas, love it more than being a Niners fan because you go head to head with them cowgirl fans. Also, Dan says you did slaughter that. My neighbor behind me says out loud in his backyard, "Let's go Dodgers." Then in the fall, he had Weiner jersey on. What the fuck? I agree. Michael says, Todd, on my way home from the game, Moniak with a golden sombrero tonight and has struck out 7 straight at bats. Q Lombardi, what the hell is going on? Terrible pitch recognition. And tonight, Michael, on the way home, if you weren't listening to Trent Rush in his awesome post game, you would have heard me give him the nacho night for having that set golden sombrero, because that's pretty pathetic.
What the hell's going on out here?
Exactly. Boo Niners right there is right. Also, my teams are the Angels, Ducks, Suns, and Buccaneers. Rams last champions in the West. Fact. Okay, that's great. But what have they done long term? They've moved about 700 times. Levi South is the Niners' vacation home. It is Alfonso. Can't knock that. Moniak is 0 for 12. Angels, Rams, Ducks. So damn lucky to have seen titles in my lifetime. That's great. That's awesome. Also, I hate all LA sports teams, Mateo says. Jason says, there would be no SoCal Rams fans if they had stayed in St. Louis. Absolutely. But just the diehards, because there's very few. Let's see. They won 22 straight games. Oh, that's when the Angels and A's went on that streak. We'll give the Lambs credit. They beat us in 20, but the West is the Niners division. Everybody else is fighting for second. That's going to change, my friend. Dan says, but I've been a fan since the 70s. I'm betting most can't say that. You got that right. J-Dog says, however many breaths you take and how often Moniak is 0-2. Dude, they're not even done saying number 16, center fielder, Mickey Moniak, and strike 3. He's already out. Nathan says, Bucks are barely relevant. At least the Seahawks get some notice. Also, I'm embarrassed to be a Chiefs fan with Taylor Swift crap right now and how much our players are ending up behind bars and stuff like that. Go Chiefs. I wouldn't be too embarrassed if you have a Super Bowl title and such a great quarterback. I would be embarrassed of his wife and his brother. And yes, a bit the Taylor Swift stuff too, but you're still winning. So you got to love that. Sorry. Let's see. That one's already been said. Niners fans chat. Exactly. Do we still wear a paper bag on the head at the next game? See, when they win like this, the paper bags go right out the window. Seriously. Let's see. Also, my teams are the Niners, Angels, and Warriors. John checks in with who will the Angels trade away, or who are they going to trade for? That's what I was trying to tell you earlier, John. I don't know. They're in a position to where you are looking to get players and prospects back to fill the roster for next season. Look to the future, and obviously going to free agent next year, get the holes to let some of these guys who aren't ready to come up, let them actually stay down there and work on their game. Now you're in a position where Artie's like, I see more money if we win, if we go to playoffs. So he's thinking, all right, we need to trade, but you're trading pieces we don't have, and that is a huge problem. Now, before we get out of here, let's see. We got scoreboard I'm going to get to real quick, and then I'll get into some phone calls. The White Sox blast the Rockies, 2 really bad teams, 11-3 right there. The Reds over the Cardinals, 9-4. The Blue Jays again beat the Yankees 9-3. You had the Phillies losing to the Marlins 3-2. You had the Cubs over the Brewers 5-3. The shit fucks over the Royals 7-2. You had the Astros defeating the Mets 9-6. You had the Diamondbacks shutting out the A's. The A's are absolutely crap right now. Braves over the Pirates 2-1 in walk-off fashion. Padres beat up the Red Sox 11-1. You had the Nationals all over the Rays 8-1. You had the Raiders over the Giants 14-7 in extra innings. Yeah, that sounds weird. Orioles over the Rangers 6-5. You had our team win 6-5, and then you had the Twins beat the Mariners, who again are in first place, but not exactly blowing anyone away. Yes, Big 20, call in. But you got 90 seconds, damn it. 90 seconds. People are starting to want more content from the phone calls. And Big 20 with a phone call. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hi, Todd. Oh, yeah.
Rally Chris breaks the silence. What's up?
We fucking won 6 games in a row. Season starts today. We're so back.
We are so back, everybody. We're gonna win the whole World Series because I'm Trent Rush.
Yeah, but I'm saying this right now. The Angels are gonna do it. They're gonna do like some selling, get some rid of the trash, and keep the good players. And we're gonna make the playoffs. You could take that to the bank and deposit it. That's what we're gonna do.
All right, we're
gonna do some selling and some buying. What we need and what's not. Like we're gonna get rid of the trash.
Okay. Well, let's see if that happens.
And I'm saying this right now. The Angels are gonna have the best record in July.
Oh man.
Since we got Oakland like 10 times in July. Yeah. I'm saying it right now. You could take that to the bank and deposit it.
Oh, okay, Ron. I mean, Rally Chris from Leprechaun High School.
Oh, and also just letting you know, looks like Weezy might be going to my birthday party.
Who?
Weezy.
Oh, Halo Weezy. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I told him since Big 20 and another person can't go. So yeah, I messaged him that I had 2 extra tickets.
Okay, cool, Rally Chris. All right, man. Well, let me get to some more phone calls. I got someone on the other line. Appreciate the call, my man.
Yeah, because I got some unfinished business. We won 6 games in a row.
Exactly. We're trying for 7 tomorrow.
Okay, in the 10 minutes.
Yes. All right. It's a Halo honk line.
Who's that? I'm used to hearing it's the Halo honk line.
It is.
And I just hear Paul Rubens talking in the background.
Paul Rubens. What is going on, Arturo Moreno, the Fuhrer of the Angels?
Oh, I just want to say Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope everyone got their beanies today. I got them at a good price, Todd. I got them for like $1.29 a piece.
Dude, it was only 96 degrees outside, so.
Hey, you can still get pneumonia. Cover up the head, bottle that cap, or tap that bottle. Whatever the hell you want to do. Oh, God. I'm getting dizzy again.
Are you going to be at the game tomorrow? Because that's what a lot of people are predicting.
Yeah, I'll be there. Oh, why? Anyone want to come up for handshake?
Nah.
You know, let me know ahead of time so I can wear a latex glove.
I don't think anyone wants to shake your hand.
What are you talking about? I'm the biggest hit in LA of Anaheim. Everybody loves me.
I don't know where or who told you that, but I don't think that's true.
Well, you think that's what flies, right, buddy? I'm just kidding, Todd. You know, I love you, boy.
Why is that?
Oh, I just do on general purposes.
What'd you get me for Christmas?
Like one of my bestest friends in the whole world.
Yeah, but you know I talk a lot of crap about you, so like, why would you get me anything for Christmas?
Oh, it's all for the show, Todd. I know. It's all entertainment. Wink, wink. It's all for ratings. I get it.
Oh, so you're
Keep
saying
trusting me, buddy.
you're saying that I love you no matter what?
No matter what, pal. Oh man.
You know, Marty
came up a long hot day of drinking Jim Beam and then busting the Jim Beam bottle over Sapphire's head.
Oh, I can't. Come on, that's violence against
she had
women.
a helmet on, Todd. She had a helmet. Come on, I'm not that cool.
Why would you put a helmet on her, dude?
Oh, it's fun. I told her, hey, where's this helmet? And she put it on. And I told her, okay, now call on all fours. And every time you come past, I'm going to take a whack at it. It took like 4 tries. Then I finally busted that sucker over her head. It was amazing.
You are one special character. You know that? I mean, who knew?
I am, Todd. And I'm rich. Filthy rich, Todd. Stupid rich. I can buy whatever I want. And it doesn't even matter. I'm going to go buy a tractor right now. I don't even know how to work one of those things. Order one on Amazon. Let me see. What is Amazon? Oh, I don't have Prime.
So you're not going to buy something because you don't have Prime?
No.
Jeez. Okay.
By the way, whatever leftover beanies we have, I'm sending them back to get my money back because I don't want to, I don't want to be wasteful.
Well, isn't New Year's tomorrow since we did Christmas in July? There's no promotion tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Todd. New Year's doesn't start for another 5-6 months.
No, I'm talking about New Year's in baseball season.
Oh, you're talking crazy, Todd. Come on.
Well, you
Who
didn't.
does that?
We didn't. You wouldn't do a Halloween in August?
No, who would do that? That's absurd. Why don't I have a Yom Kippur in February?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I mean, it sounds like a good idea. I mean, you're all for it.
Whatever sells, Todd. Whatever puts butts in the seats. Yeah, something's coming. Hold on a second. That wasn't bad. Like a couple of tablespoons.
Oh,
Sapphire! Sapphire, get them off!
That's
Clean up
disgusting.
on all 3.
Okay, you know what? Just have poor Sapphire. Make sure you tip her and drink some water tonight because you sound like you're out of breath.
Oh, beat you to it, buddy. I tipped her earlier this morning. I told her, what's the tip? Boy, did I fool her.
You gave her the full A train?
Oh, yeah, the entire locomotive. I told her, come on and ride the locomotion. That's what I told her. And she said, not today, boss. I have a headache. I said, for what? I went, oh, okay. Well, bottles, I forgot. I was busting bottles. Sometimes I forget things, Todd.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You're important.
So being
Man.
the gentleman I was, I told her, just go ahead and sweep up the glass and go home early, girl.
Did she hop out of there like a horse gazelle?
Oh, like a gazelle. Oh, not like a horse. Tofuti's the one that runs like a horse. That girl can. Woo! That girl can run. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of taking her to the racetrack.
You know what? When I get a chance to talk to you like this, it's no wonder why the Angels haven't made the playoffs in 10 years.
Oh, why would you say that?
Because you're not exactly a baseball genius. If it came to whoring around and drinking Jack, I think you'd be the all-star that we need.
Oh, I am such a genius. My team runs itself. They don't need me there every day. They're doing just fine. 6 in a row, baby.
Artie.
Oh, I gotta go because my wife's giving me that look. You know that look?
No, I don't.
No, come on, Todd.
What's the
man
look?
to man? You know the look.
But what? I don't do the things that you do. So what is that one?
No, she's giving me that look like, hey, do you have enough gas left in the tank for me tonight, pal?
Well,
I'll be honest with you, Todd. I'm not into it right now.
That's messed up, man. You can't give her the A train.
Oh, I will. Just probably not tonight. I might throw up all over her. I'm not feeling good.
Jeez. You're such a charmer. I'm sure that'll get her in the mood.
That's how I get the women.
Yeah.
All right, one of these days, I'm gonna snag me a piece of that Marsha.
Oh, you can have her. All right. Well, have a good night, Artie. Try not to have a heart attack, okay?
Oh, yeah. Go Angels, everybody! Woo! I'll see you tomorrow at the game.
That was Arturo Moreno checking in. What a great call again. Todd, remember Kermit the Frog? Yes, I do. It's the Halo Honk line.
Hey, Todd.
What is up, Landon?
I was just at the game, got home. Well, not too long. We left beforehand.
What was the atmosphere when you got home?
Honestly, just tense. Because as we were leaving, it was the top of the 8th.
Oh, so you didn't even stick around for the 10th or nothing, huh?
No. We left early, decided to beat the 38,000 there, home.
Were you mad at the big guy?
Nah. I saw Ward double, the RBI double. That's what I'm fine with. I'm glad that he's starting to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what we need on production.
Yes, we need a lot more production from him because with the hitters we have at the bottom of the order, it's not working. So if he's on fire, and it's good.
It's our lineup. It's all thanks to our great Fuhrer, Farty Moreno.
Mm-hmm. Which he had another great call right now, but I think he was running out of gas, literally.
We should have asked him, why doesn't he trade Mickey Mouse?
I know. that guy's something else, man.
Do they give him blowjobs or something?
They have to. They have to. But dude, I don't know where the Angels are gonna go, man. Like whether they're gonna trade or they're gonna sell, because it seems like they're winning at the wrong time, which makes no sense.
I think if we keep the way we're going, you keep fucking Rendon and Drury out of the fucking lineup, we're making playoffs.
It makes sense. I mean, number 6 can't give you anything, and Drury is just he doesn't provide anything either. No fire, no nothing. He's been hurt, and when he's out there, he looks terrible. So I don't know.
I remember the one game we were at. Drury hit it last season, and he tripped over his feet.
Oh, I remember that. I thought he was going to go on the IL for that, and he just laid there. Remember?
Yeah. We were both like, we were DMing each other back and forth. We were like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
Rendon, I want to say Rendon is the equivalent to what Pujols was at the end of his career, except shittier.
Yeah, but I mean, like, even like Pujols put up numbers. It was freaking like Rendon can't put up anything except another IL stit, So
hopefully his first game back, he gets hit by a ball, goes out for the rest of the season.
Or he tears the other hamstring, so.
Or he takes an injury like Ward did last season at the end of the season. Ward took a real injury to get put out for the rest of the season.
Yeah, his face was destroyed. So.
Hopefully that can happen to Rendon and knock all his goddamn teeth out.
I don't know. We don't have to go that violent, but I just would like for him to be off the team or be cut, man. I mean, I like at this point, it's like I don't even care if we pay him his full salary. Just get him off the team already.
Honestly, yeah. Him and fucking Drury just trade. I think for betterment of long term, trade him, Drury, and Moniak. Goodbye.
Yep. Get rid of all 3. But
Adele, I can see us keeping because he's still young. He's still got a lot of time left in his career. Maybe he can turn it around.
But they got to get a mentor to him. I feel he's missing that big time. So, but
we got to get someone there. The biggest thing I think we trashed last season was getting rid of Renfroe.
Yep.
Renfroe would have been that mentor Adele needed.
Or just somebody that like is a really good hitter that can help him work with the way he swings, because I think that's what he's lacking. But I think defensively he's been fixed, but he's still got base running errors and blunders. I can deal with that if he's hitting, but he's not hitting, so we focus on the negatives more. So
Yeah, but I think Adele, with a little, just with that mentorship, he can get fixed. But I've noticed compared to this season, last season, defensively, we're praising him more than we did before. Last season, we were tearing into him for being afraid to hit the wall. This year, he's actually hitting the wall. I've noticed that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
maybe he's listening to the show and took what we said to heart.
Maybe he's playing much aggressive. You're absolutely correct. So we'll see, man. But well, I appreciate the call, Landon.
Angels World Series champions 2024. Woo!
That's Landon right there. Also, Demetrio says, I feel like the farty must stink so bad, feel bad for his wife. Probes stink up the room in the middle of the night with them farts. Little Drury actually is on the roster, Little Wayne says, I should say, the past 2 weeks, and the Angels haven't played him. It's just bizarre. It's the Halo Honk line.
Yeah, finally got him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, Todd,
Uh-huh.
guess you want to know the good news that happened tonight?
What good news is
So,
that?
I was surfing my local surf spot,
You don't say.
and I was walking back to my car, and I'm like, oh, I didn't have the best session. Like, I was kind of harping on my. And these girls are waving at me.
John Stamos choked on me.
I'm like, what? So I go rush to my car, put my board in my car, and I put my I'm drying off in my towel. And I see a couple of my friends. I'm like, what's up, guys? I think these girls know me. I'm gonna go talk to them. So I walk over. I start talking to them. I'm like, you know me?
Uh-huh.
And she's like, no, I don't know you. I go to a different high school. And I'm like, oh, well, do you come down here a lot, for Sunset? And she's like, yeah. And then I start a conversation with her, and I'm like, oh, do you follow me on Instagram? And she's like, let me see. And she's like, oh, we're mutual friends on Instagram. You follow me, and I follow you. And I'm like, okay, now I gotta and I asked her for a snap, and then I asked her, oh, what are you doing on 4th of July? And she's like, oh, I'm going to Lost Woods. And I'm like, I'm going to the and then really getting into things. Here's the best part. He's on that slip and slide 5 times. And I'm like, here's the best part. I'm like, maybe you can come on the Flado, the raft or something with me, and you can sit in front. And then she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, bet. And so I'm like, no, I'm definitely gonna get laid off 4th of July. And so I'm psyched because she's in my grade and she's 18.
So how do you know, though?
Yeah. Because she told me her age today.
Yeah, but but how do you know that you're going to get laid?
Because she wants to go off the slip and slide with me.
Well,
she wants to hang out with me
that could actually be a slip and slide. Now, hold on. We have a special guest on the line with you, Big 20.
Who?
So enough about that slip and slide for me. Hey, it's hammer time. Let's go, buddy.
Okay, I'm out of here.
I got the big baggy pants on. Oh, here comes the hammer.
Marsha, he just left right now. You got rid of Big 20. Yeah, he took off, dude.
Trying to spark a conversation with this guy.
I know. That's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let Marsha hang on the line and see if Big 20, is gonna talk his way out of this, because he was getting really into the his supposed chick he's gonna hook up with July 4th. And I felt, well, you know what? He's been trying so hard. You're right there. You said you'd hook him up, right?
Oh no, I do more than that, pal. Let me tell you.
Stop calling me pal, okay?
Okay, bud. I'm telling you, hey, you know what? Gotta admit, I was a little turned on listening in on that. Feel a little naughty. Kind of like that. Kind of enjoyed that. You know, that big 20 he sure likes to slip away when he does. But you know, one of these days, I'm gonna get my meat hooks around him. You watch.
That's your beef curtains.
No. Yeah, they get those suckers trimmed.
Oh, that's disgusting. You know when you used to watch those plays or those movies where like the big, curtains come down, they close.
Oh yeah. It's kind of like the beginning of the Merry Melodies cartoons where the curtains would open and Bugs Bunny would pop up. Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I got that. Yeah. So I do have those, but and Grill knows. Grill knows what I got going on down there. He always says to me, "Talk about mud flaps. My girl's got them." That's what he's telling me.
Wait, so you guys are actually a couple, or you guys were a couple?
No, it was that one night at Disneyland Hotel. We had a great night. There was a lot of things that went on that day.
Oh, jeez.
He hasn't returned my call either. I even went in earlier today to get a pregnancy test done, see if a little bit of a spark of life in me, but nothing yet. So
you probably got some stalactites and bats all up in there. But little Wayne says, Big 20, you need to consider Marsha. Everyone needs a slump buster from time to time. Well, he's calling you a slump buster.
Well, that's okay. Hey, Big 20, come and climb inside, pal. I'm here for you. And let me tell you something. I'm a lady. I don't normally spread eagle for everyone.
Oh,
that's not what I do. I don't go around town flinging leg. I know who I want, and I know how I want it. And Big 20, I'm coming for you, pal.
You better check your ring camera because you're going to have a 7-foot WNBA star from the Atlanta Dream with her jersey on right at your doorbell. So you better check that ring camera, 20.
Yeah, but when you look through the ring camera, you're just going to see my crotch.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I'm a little too tall. I got to bend down to look into it. And it's kind of uncomfortable. Hey, Hammer, when you see the Hairway to Heaven in your ring finder, you go ahead and open that door, pal. I'll open you up in the new world.
Marty still wants to know when you're going to peg him.
When am I going to peg who?
20.
Oh, soon, Marty. Soon. And if it's not soon enough, hey, Marty, are you single?
Do you like Aussies? He's Australian.
Yeah. Oh boy, I love me a good Aussie. I didn't know he was Australian. Is he? Oh, that got me a little warm.
Oh, come on, dude.
Haven't even seen Marty yet, and I'm a little warm for his form. Let me tell you.
Oh, jeez.
Well, anyway, out to you, Marty. Good day, mate.
He says I'm good, Marsha. Thanks.
Are you sure? You're not looking for some strange?
No, I think he said he's good, mate.
Okay. All right. I can take it.
Yeah, but I heard 20's all interested, though. He's all in.
Yeah, I know. And I know long distance relationships don't usually work either. So, Marty, I'll let you off the hook, pal.
There you go.
But Big 20 is just around the corner. And sometimes I'm at the beach and I see him running around with his little surfboard. And, he comes out of that water and, you know that water's cold. But anyway. Cool inside joke between me and 20. But...
All right, we gotta go, man. Gotta go.
You have yourself a great night. I'm definitely gonna have a great night, even though I'm by myself.
Nope.
But you gave me a lot of material.
We don't.
Thank you very much, Scott.
Yeah, whatever. Is that the only? What about your Angels take? You always call up here with no Angels takes.
Oh, hey, 6 in a row, baby. We're doing it. If we can only play the Detroit Tigers and the A's The entire season.
Can you give
Who's
me
with me, everyone? You fired up about your Angels? I am.
Can you give me a real feminine like yeah for all the ladies out there, like a real like roar, like a real happy cheer?
Okay, here we go. I'm trying not to get too girly, but here we go.
Okay.
Yeah! Let's go! Hey, I'll be at the next game before the game, maybe half hour before the game. I'll be at Nobles, grab a couple of beers. I'll be hanging out there with the fellas. If you guys want to hang out and talk, maybe set something up. There's a pretty open white parking lot back there. I could fit in many back seats, let me tell you.
I don't know. That's 7 foot. What are you? 7'3"?
Well, bring a truck bed.
More like
We'll
one of
put
those.
the tailgate down and things will get crazy.
One more than one of those tow trucks, the flatbeds. That'll work.
There you go. That'll work. Hey, that's a lot of room. I can roll around on that.
All right, Marsha.
All right,
thank
sir,
you for
good
calling.
Good night.
Yeah, go Angels. Give me one more. Go Angels.
Go Angels. Let's go.
That is the most cutest Go Angels out there. If you're not turned on as a man by Marsha screaming for your Angels, I don't know what tickles your fancy. So that I think that we'll end it on that note tonight. Some crazy phone calls to end the show. What else do you expect from the Halos in the Infield post-game show? We appreciate all the comments talking about the Angels tonight, getting the W. 6 in a row, baby. 6 in a freaking row. Can we make it 7? And we've already won the series, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. It's all gold moving forward. And again, if other teams ahead of us keep losing, this thing gets kind of interesting. And it has since we've been moving along. Wait, it's the Halo Honk line.
Yeah, can I have one large pizza with pepperonis? And
Terry.
Oh, how did you know it was me?
This is Todd Fox from the Halos in the Infield postgame show.
Oh, hey, Todd, I must have dialed the wrong number. Sorry about that. I'm ordering some OGs to the band.
Okay, but we are we're still live here. I was trying to end the show. What you got for me, Terry?
Oh, boy, I'm sorry. I just didn't mean to call in there. I hope I didn't gum things up.
No, you're good. You're good. We were looking for some stand-up or anything, but if you don't have any of that, we just know you're in your van, hopefully Grubhubbing something.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting some pizza delivered. After this, I'll make sure I call the correct number. I do have a show coming up. It looks like next weekend at the Laugh Factory in Covina, California.
Oh, that works.
I wanna
Okay.
try a few out with you guys if you don't mind. Maybe try a few out with you guys.
Well, if you really use the HITI in the promo, you get 15% off, right?
Oh, yeah, every time.
Okay. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Okay, here we go. We got our drum roll ready.
Oh, yeah. Where's my manners? Hold on.
It really adds to the effect.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, I'm ready to go. Go ahead.
Still under the weather here. Oh, you bear with me.
Okay, Terry. As long as you keep those.
Oh, yeah. So they say if you listen to a Miley Cyrus album backwards, you'll hear the devil talking. What's worse is if you play it normally, you hear Miley Cyrus. I went to a Catholic school growing up. It was a good school. They were very hands-on. My girlfriend and I were arguing one night, and she called me a pedophile. I looked at her and I said, "Those are some mighty big words for a 6-year-old."
Oh, come on, Terry!
Hey, how do you spot a blind man at a nude beach?
I don't know.
Hey, it's not hard. What do you call? Because he can't see. He's placid.
I got that one.
Did you get it, Todd? Should I write that down? Let me put a little notation next to this. Yeah, that looks like it. I don't think that's going to fly that way. Okay.
No, I think the joke before it's not going to fly. That's the one you should X out.
You sure?
I'm sure pedophile jokes really don't go over with the crowds. I'm just saying.
Especially from an old white man. That doesn't work very well.
With bad teeth.
There you go. So, what do you call it? Cheap circumcision.
I don't know.
The ripoff. Hey, Todd, why did the sperm cross the road?
I don't know.
Because I put on the wrong sock this morning. So a worm calls out of a pile of spaghetti. And he says, damn, that was one hell of an orgy.
Terry.
And I got one more for you here, Todd. Hopefully it works. Let's see. So a doctor walks in and says, I have some bad news for you, Grill Master. I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating. I don't understand, Doc, Grill says. Why? The doctor says, well, because I'm trying to examine you. Sure to get your munchie meal at Jack in the Box. Don't forget to stop by and drive your Honda down through the drive-thru. There are some very, very nice bilingual people that will answer the drive-through there and help you out with your
Terry.
meal. So, head on down to Jack in the Box and pick up. I'm sorry, I'm a little hangry right now.
I think so. You went with a pedophile reference and also a borderline racist comment. So, Terry, you're really on strike 2 tonight. So I think you should take the safe route and take the walk to OG's.
Yeah, I think I need one of them OG's pizzas right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call. Hey, I want to thank you very much for your time, Todd, and I appreciate everything you do.
Well, I appreciate that, Terry. Hopefully one of these days you'll be able to travel the country again, be able to watch this game in the actual stadium other than the van.
No, we both know that's not going to happen.
You could dream, right?
Yeah, a man could dream, right? Exactly.
All right.
Boy, I'd really like to get some of that pizza ordered.
Yeah, well, you have to hang up and then call OG's.
Okay, I'll do that right away.
All right.
You have a good night, Todd.
You too.
All right.
Terry Smith, everybody, with some pretty crazy stand-up. He was asking Terry, what's the count right there? Dang, another phone call. What the hell's going on here? It's the Halo Honk line.
Yeah, can I get a large pepperoni with extra cheese and bell pepper?
Terry, it's Todd again.
Oh,
you called the show again.
Oh, boy, is my face red over here or what, Todd? I gotta get that number fixed. Talk to you later.
Thank you, Terry. Bye.
Bye.
Adrian's like, who is this guy? He's like, it's cringe. It's Terry Smith, our broadcaster from the radio. Sorry. Sometimes he calls in. He has some stand-up at the Laugh Factory. So, yeah, he's mixed up his phone calls again. So let me get back to it. We won 6 in a row. We can easily get back in this with some more wins here, which is crazy to think, seeing where the Angels have been all season. Real quick, as their season continues here, we'll look at their full schedule and what they've done here, or what they're going to have coming up here pretty soon. Let's see. We have, and I'm not going to speculate on who wins what, but we have the game with Detroit tomorrow. We're off on Monday, July 2 through 4, which is 4th of July. We got Oakland in front of nobody. And then we're in Wrigley Field to play the White Sox Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the Rangers for 3 here at home, the 8th through the 10th. And then we close out that homestand with 4 against Seattle. If for some reason, the Angels are within 6 to 5 games by the time they play Seattle, I am going to pull out my honk. Like seriously. That would be the first meaningful baseball that this team has played in quite some time. Now, I am not going to speculate who they beat, who Seattle's going to lose to, but we literally have 10 games to pull up within 4 games of the Mariners. And if somehow we could split that series to remain hot or take 3 out of 4, we'll make up some ground against the Mariners and things will get really interesting. So there is a possibility this can get super interesting fast. Let's just take one game at a time and see what happens. That's all I got to say about that. But man, what a nice game and nice win here tonight. With that being said, we're gonna just go over this one last time. The Angels win 6-5 in 11 innings, and will they get to 10 games under 500, which is a win for the Angels. They're now 18-25 at home, making that look much more respectable. Casey Miz for the Tigers. He's 1-6 with a 4.54 ERA. He's allowed 7 home runs this year in 73 innings. Tyler Anderson is 2.63 ERA, 7-7 coming in with a 1.22 WHIP in 99 innings pitched. Just 75 hits allowed. That's pretty damn good. 65 strikeouts, so he's keeping the ball down. This is a big game, and if Anderson can pull the sweep in 90-degree weather, that would be huge. So with that being said, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow after the game. Thank you and appreciate you, Marty, and everybody else that was on here sticking with us to the end. We got to do it like we do it every night. It's been 6 nights in a row. You might as well do it again. It is Stukas, everybody. Good night. See you tomorrow.